Back again for the Starladder I-League Invitational Season 3. We're going to be hopping into our second game of the first series for the South America qualifiers. It's Midas Club Elite facing off against Luccini. Remaining. I'm Lyrical, joined as well by Ryu. My man, we're into this one.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't really know how to rate these two teams relative to each other. I'm not going to lie. Both teams have felt very chaotic at times, and it kind of feels like the one that just sort of holds it together better and makes the better plays is going to be the one that comes out with the win. It doesn't really feel like there's a huge skill difference between the two of them.
Yeah, Midas Club is just constantly outpicking them every game because they have, I think, first pick every game. Maybe
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know. I feel like they have first pick every game because they've picked Night Stalker every single game.
5 seconds remaining.
Game 3. Would you bet against them picking Night Stalker? No. Duh.
They're doing it. They know what they want. They know what they like. They're making it happen. Dashka on the Night Stalker. I'm
so confused right now. So what is Luccini prioritizing in? Are they prioritizing Dire or second pick?
I think that they've been Dire every game, if I'm not mistaken.
5 seconds remaining.
That means they have to prioritize Dire.
Dire team pick.
That would make sense. Well, I guess that would be what they're doing. I don't know if it necessarily makes sense, but it's what's happening, at the very least.
Ain't nobody know about the different side changes ever. Well, at least Spear Breaker's a good hero here.
Remaining.
You can always just charge people, get vision of them.
5 seconds remaining.
So I do like it. Make sure you get your 4 hero properly situated this game. That's why I was saying, remember last game how they had third pick and they didn't pick a roamer then? They picked Magnus and showed their lanes, and then you just get counterpicked because of that. That was just bad drafting. That's what you can look at that. And hopefully that won't happen again. So we got Spear Breaker. We're going to run at you. Now, what other support hero do you want to have, or offlane hero do you want to have? Question is, do you want to show both supports early?
I mean, that's sort of always a bad thing to do, right?
Well, it's good and bad at the same time. In this game, I think it's good because Disruptor is a hero that punishes over-aggression, which we've seen a lot of aggression through all these teams. It's also really good for just catching heroes. And then Spear Breaker is just always, I think, a solid pick in any game, just because both of these heroes, they kind of like to run at you. They have good team fight, but
Legion Commander.
Yeah, if you have a Disruptor now, you can pick a hero that can run at you in the lanes, like this Legion Commander. And that means that you can't really pick a greedy carry, in a sense, where, like, say you can't pick, I don't know, let's just use, for instance, like an Alchemist carry, because Legion Commander is going to walk all over the Alchemist in lane because there's only a Disruptor there to really help out at times, because normally the Spirit Breaker is going to be mirroring the Night Stalker's movements. So, and you can also just purge off the Thunder Strike too early on if you really need to not get that damage. And that's why having the support pick early is good and bad. But the good thing is still they can pick like Troll or something to bully the Legion or something along those lines, and it'll be fine.
Well, it sort of also depends upon if Midas Club want to run another hero in that lane with the Legion too. I don't know if you have one that's quite as strong as, like, you know, the classic Coddle Bristle or something like that, where you can push out the wave and then do the side pull. But it could be an option if Midas Club wanted to run that style of play, particularly if they do end up seeing a greedy-ish safe laner out of Luccini.
Yeah, I think it's, you can always put Night Stalker there too, because he's going to start with boots, and then you can always just run people down. Like, if Disruptor shows himself and there's a Night Stalker there that comes out of nowhere, that'll be first blood on Disruptor. Right. 90% of the time. It kind of depends. Or he's just going to get really low and have to use all his regen or go back to base or something, which is also another win. So let's think. There was a good silencer ban there. It was either going to be the silencer or some other like the Legion pick or a Bat pick or something. Bat's not necessarily that great against Spirit Breaker and Disruptor because you can just charge him for vision. When he's split pushing, Disruptor can punish Bat Rider very easily in the early game with the Glimpse backs. So I agree with the Legion pick more so in this game.
I think the other big thing is that Luccini were able to ban out the silencer. Like that, yeah. That just like felt to me like it was such a big part of what made that draft work last time around, was all those different sources of initiation.
Another bad thing that I just thought about for the supports picking up, you can't go Huskar Dazzle now. Whereas in the second phase, you can do that. I'm dead serious. That's what they can do now for Midas Club if they really want to, right?
Okay.
If they see something they don't like, they can have they can get Oracle or Dazzle right now, and that has to be always at the back of your mind now for Luccini because you didn't ban that out, and because they still have a support hero that they can pick in the Dazzle or the Oracle.
Yeah, they could just take it right now, actually. They could just take Huskar and then take whatever's left between Oracle and Dazzle. And I don't even think Luccini would want to end up taking that hero afterwards then. Like, they wouldn't want to take an Oracle or Dazzle themselves to try to deny it.
Yeah, and that's where you have all these mind games.
Radiant team pick.
And then now you have to... Yeah, and also another good hero with Legion is Troll. So you kind of have to pick Troll. Huskar is actually not the best hero against... Troll is not the best hero against Huskar either. It's like
10 seconds.
It's like
remaining.
okay. The problem is the Huskar. He's gonna
5
build.
seconds remaining.
He's gonna build. Or actually, let's just not even talk about it until it gets picked. If it gets picked.
Okay,
Team
I like that idea.
Templar
TA again.
Assassin.
Yeah. All right. Interesting.
I mean, it works.
So they
last time
can-
around.
Well, they can pick Viper now. If I was Luccini, I would be happy picking Viper right now.
10
Or it's banned,
seconds
sorry.
remaining.
Okay, so interesting. They banned Viper,
5
which
seconds
opens up
remaining.
TA pick. And now what's left to really counter a TA in mid?
Venom was banned out first phase
Veno's
also.
banned, and then there is Jakiro, but it depends on if you want to really use Jakiro.
Right. The Jakiro in the mid lane?
Yeah, Jakiro counters TA pretty hard, especially with the Spirit Breaker charge coming in. But it's like a risk hero, right? You have Jakiro and Troll, who really pushes. Okay, that's another hero that counters TA. But at the same time, you can just have TA starting boots, and she's completely fine in the mid lane as long as she has sticks. She gets sticks and stuff too.
10 seconds.
I mean, the other option is just to go for like a Darkseer here, either playing it with the Spirit Breaker in the
5
off
seconds
lane,
remaining.
or I think Darkseer has done okay against TA in the mid. Am I wrong in that?
So what you could do before is creep skip, but with shrines and everything, you can. It's
Dire
really
team
hard to
back.
actually creep skip. at times.
Okay.
So, and that would mean that the TA's refractions are most of the time always down because she's tanking creep waves. Also, the tower's always going to be either taking damage or having to be pulled off. But
10 seconds.
I haven't seen
remaining.
anybody really skipping towers, or I haven't seen
team
anybody
back.
play Darkseer against TA mid since the shrines came out because of that reason. I feel it's just too easy for these roamers to punish that, and that's basically the best way to counter the TA, where she can't deny any of your creeps. Because if you're ion shelling, she's gonna pop refraction, she's gonna
10
deny at
seconds
least 3 or
remaining.
4 creeps,
Right.
and then she's gonna see us under the tower. Fine.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, last ban now for Midas Club Elite. We'll see what they want to go for in this final round of bans. I guess that's for a safe laner. So much emphasis has been placed on this TA that maybe they can get away with a greedier pick here.
Well, Darkseer was banned too. I don't even know what we're talking about. Damn it, Lyrical.
Oh, it happens. They took it out early.
You know, that was actually one of my. I like that pick a lot. I think it was really good for them, for Luccini.
Radiant
So
team
let's see.
pick.
DP, thinking is bad off lane.
think.
Actually, this is a good. Wait, who has the pick right
Dire
now?
team.
All right, let's depend. Let's see. Razor. This is a good Enigma game for Luccini. Although, this is what they want to do. They kind of did it last game. So Midas Club, they're going to do the same thing. And this is how you can...
10 seconds remaining.
This is how becoming predictable is bad. So what they're going to do is they're going to go aggro tri-lane, leave Legion top, TA mid. So what that means is they can just put Bat bottom lane and then try to dual lane the TA, which they did last game. Shut her down a bit. And they dual lane somewhere else.
Maybe they just go the Invoker again if they're already going to dual lane. Like,
I feel like they need more
slow, but
pressure. I don't know what they want to do.
Oh, hey,
You may now
who's that
select
guy?
your heroes.
Haven't seen him so far today.
All right, so Ember can counter TA, but you have to build properly. And by building properly, you have to go Blade Mail. And you have to go a lot of armor items. Else, when she gets the Desolator and the Blink, you're just food. It's like you can't even farm anywhere. You're just getting 3-shot. So Ember is a good counter early on to TA and can be into the mid to late game. You just have to itemize properly.
Yeah. We'll have to
I'm
wait
losing
and
my
see.
voice lyrical. It's my first day casting back.
What are you doing, man? It's crazy. You got to take care of yourself. I've drinking around...
I'm drinking water.
I've drinking 64 ounces of water so far today.
I don't know.
You got to do it.
It's been talking a lot lately. But
Yeah.
only to you.
That's what you got to do, man. Just drink a bunch of water. I had a whole pot of coffee, and this is 64 ounces of water. And I'm still going with that because when you cast for 4 best of 3s, you need to make sure your voice doesn't die in the middle of it. The only problem is that I have this stupid little bug that keeps on coming up, and nobody here is going to be able to see it because I've made sure that the stream is good quality. But literally every time I go down to try and click down here at the bottom of the minimap, my taskbar shows up, and I can't get rid of it.
Oh, I know that bug.
Yeah, that bug sucks.
That's a Windows bug.
Yeah, it is. Windows 10.
Windows 10, great shit. I have it. I used to have that bug. You know what I did? Uninstall Windows 10. I'm just kidding.
Well done.
I didn't. I actually forgot what I did.
I have to restart my computer, but I can't do it because the stream's up. So.
Oh, that's right. That's what it was. Yeah. Eventually, there's like, what caused that bug? But yeah, every time I have to restart my computer. Or you could log off. I can log back on.
Yeah, that's fine. I think.
How about you just say your internet went out? Here, you can go. I'll just talk to everybody.
That doesn't work now that you already told everybody. What the hell are you talking about?
Well,
and
then
you
your
can't
stream goes out too.
Exactly. You can't talk to them at that point.
Oh yeah, that's why I said. That's why it doesn't matter that they know. It's
Yeah.
because your stream would go off.
That's true. I think that would matter though. It's fine. Like, it doesn't show anything different on the thing. It just occasionally means that if I try and like click down here at the bottom tier 1 tower, then I might not accidentally click on it, and then people will be like, T-Tours, lol.
That's too much OCD for me, man. I had that problem, I don't know, at least like 3 times in the last 3 months or something. I was sad. I was not having it.
Yeah.
Especially when you, like you said, when you click down there, and it's just at the bottom there. It's like it's in your glyph range. It's in. I think it was in your courier. I don't know. Actually,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
it
all over. It's not good. But I've taken a couple things to make sure that it ends up working. So not sure what the pause is about. There's been
so you like taking things, huh?
I've had a hell of a lot of pauses going on today. I'm just gonna go right past that one.
Oh yeah, you do like going right past. All right.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I'll let your imagination. Yeah, see? Oi, 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 oi. Dash good. I can't even do the second part.
It's all
what does
good.
he say? Dash. Can I do the thing?
Just keep going. Just go for it. Try again.
Dang it. Oi, 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 oi. Jaskus.
Perfect. It was glorious. That was exactly how it went.
Yo, yo. Bravakia.
You know, when I hung out with some of the Russian casters, they're always they sort of try and teach you a little bit of Russian every time. I've noticed that. All of them are really nice guys, but they expect you to like understand what they're saying, sort of. Not like understand as in you understand Russian, but be able to replicate the sounds, and it's just impossible. Like it's so foreign to me that I'm terrible at it. I'd love to be able to learn to speak Russia.
No, you suck at talking a complete shit lyrical. Please understand the accent is not very hard. You just got to understand it. You got to put the dick deep in your throat and then you suck on it. All right.
That was great. That was wonderful. That actually sounded vaguely accented, but it was also garbage, so that's fine. All right. Early movement.
I need to look up the word for like sad, like Bible thumping Russian now. Like I would just say that'd be. Well, I don't even know. I can't even say it.
No, it's all good.
How do you say Bible thumping? All right. It's too hard. It's too hard with that.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I mean, I got nothing else to do, man. This game is gonna be paused forever, man. It went. And then I knew it was going to be paused again.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing. What are we doing?
I have no idea. I literally don't know what these players are doing. Apparently they need a sec to figure out what they want to do.
They've had like 5,000 seconds.
All right, I'm checking in with the admins on a separate piece of thing to see what the hell is going on here.
Reported in bad.
All right. I'll wait to hear back from them. In the meantime, we'll continue to pontificate about the greatness of each of these respective teams.
Accents?
No, I really can't.
Really?
I can't really. I'm not that good. I mean, if I speak Spanish, I can speak with a decent accent. But my Spanish is really, really bad. I used to be a lot better. I spent a couple weeks down in Mexico for a school trip, and then I spent a lot of time in Spain, where I had to, like... There was one day where I was on the border of Spain and Gibraltar, actually, and I had to, have a very long, intense conversation about getting myself across the border because they wouldn't let me cross. And it was, about an hour and a half long.
Dude, you look Mexican. This
do.
is racist right now. This is just racist. Oh.
They're going in. They want to try and take down this Night Stalker. They've had enough of his shenanigans. Each of these games, he's been causing so much trials and turbulations for the people of Luccini Dota. They're finally going to get it back.
Amen.
My Fleet Strider's tracks run red.
Then we have First Blood for Luccini. Well, that's good and bad because you have the Glens leveled up. But what I want to say is, we're gonna have to do that that duet of the new song. What is that new song called that has the most YouTube hits?
I have no idea. I don't listen to music.
It's the Spanish song. It has the most. It has like 3 billion or something crazy.
I literally don't know.
It's okay. Chat knows everything. They know.
Okay.
We'll have to duet that song,
Okay.
and we'll do it in. It's obviously Spanish, so you have to do it in Spanish, and then we can do it.
I'll see if I can do it. My Spanish is really, really terrible. It's got to be said.
It's okay, mine too. Mi amigo, please.
You're speaking Spanish with a Russian accent now. Oh God, the wheels are coming off. All right.
Please.
Well, mid lane causing issues. Tala is going to end up taking a decent chunk of damage there from the Ember Spirit. You mentioned the early sort of counter-Eve potential that you have.
I don't like when I don't like when PAs go refraction level 1 most of the time, like 90% of the time. I think it's better just to push lanes. Now they're gonna go on mid, he's gonna get stunned, he's gonna have flame guard, he's gonna get stunned, he's gonna die, and yo.
Almost there. They are gonna be able to find the shackles underneath the tower, but that just might be Shadow Shaman almost losing his own life if he wasn't careful there.
See, that's the problem, right? All right, so let me inform everybody about this. So what you want to do as a hero that loses mid lane, TA normally loses the mid lane early on, you want to push the lane, because if you don't push the lane, then Ember's going to get this level 2 faster than you, and then that's when he's going to go on you, especially when you have the Spirit Breaker that you know is middle and is going to keep charging middle. So you need to get like level 2 first, and you need to like push out the wave. But it's also bad too if you push out the wave too much and it's not at the enemy's tower, because then it's on the enemy's hill, and then you can't go up because of the Spirit Breaker. So there's a lot of hard crap to know in the mid lane.
Yeah, I guess what you're telling me is that it's difficult to play TA against Ember. It's there's a lot of finesse involved.
And Spirit Breaker. It's not just the Ember. It's also and the Spirit Breaker, because he's being a dick. He's just scamping middle. It's like, hello. Yeah, that's forcing this Rasta RZS to come over.
Oh, well, they are going to be able to go for now a second charge and try and run after this Legion Commander. We'll have a press the attack after the fact. Almost going to be able to find a good bit of damage there, and they find the kill. I thought that there was a possibility if like he gets bashed out of the kinetic field, but was not that lucky. Surprising
enough, they didn't go aggro against the troll. They did it last.
Yeah.
This game they didn't. So now troll or Legion TP bottom. Now they're gonna go send the Razor against the troll. I guess it's better late than never. Or maybe they dodged the lanes. I was just too fixated on the mid and our bonding.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm not sure if it was that or what we're gonna see. Like if troll has a TP available to him or not. Because if he does, you might even think about just switching up the lanes again and getting out of there.
Oh, it's called Despacito. That's right.
Despacito. Yeah, I never heard of it. Sorry, man.
Por favor.
I know, it's good. You had a good accento there. Well done. All right, yeah, they are going to be going for the dodge now, actually. And Legion chase down Hounded. And Troll showing up as well. Causes a little bit of trouble. That's going to break the clarity with the charge coming through on Spirit Breaker. I think that they're going to have to call that one off.
Yeah, too headstrong.
All right, Shadow Shaman, level 3, along with that Night Stalker. They are getting the pressure and a half on Jericho up here in the top lane. And it looks like Bat Rider, at least for now, is going to play the slow movement up to the top lane. But
poor Disruptor, he's like, please give me free EXP, don't kill me. Oh. It's not my fault, my team left me.
That's scary. I feel like even if he throws out a Thunder Strike at this point, it'd be a decent chance that he ends up dying, since they can just dive him here. And looking to be the thing that's going to happen. Jericho found, and not a whole lot you can do at that point. Meanwhile, though, Tala is going to be the one that ends up going down as well. So it's going to be a couple of kills going in the favor of Luccini, and they only end up losing the Disruptor for it.
Yeah, it took forever for him to die too. It's just pretty good. They also have eyes constantly of this stack that's being built up, so they know it's there. They can always put a ward somewhere. Oh, nice. They put the ward there. Also, another good ward spot is here. I don't know if I'm gonna draw here or here.
Yeah.
Normally this one doesn't get dewarded at times.
Oh,
another
no.
death.
Yeah, not a great way to stop this one happening. They are going to be able to get it. The Hayata is going on, and well, the remnants though. Look at this Ember Spirit making his way out. The Fairy Fire as well keeps him alive. They kill off 2, and the Spirit Breaker saving a life as well. Holy Toledo, they made it work.
Alright, that was super greedy by the Ember not using his remnants earlier to get the kill, but at the end of the day, still worked out. TA another death, level 5 compared to the Ember almost level 7, and he's got a regen rune.
Ugh, from bad to worse. Bat Rider, apparently they need another second. I don't know what is going on.
What the hell, dude? Come on, man. People are like stream cheating. I'm not even joking anymore. This is just ridiculous. They've paused every single game, man. Every single game, at least twice a game. It makes no sense.
Yeah,
it makes no sense. I'm not even trying to be a dick. I'm not even trying to be mean. I just want to know why. Honest to God, I want to know why. You can't pee 7 times in a professional match. You can't. You just can't. You're not Eternal Envy. Even Eternal Envy can't pull it off.
I'm messaging the.
All right, there we go. Let's go, boys.
I'm just throwing a quick question mark out there to the admin. See what if I can get any word about what's going on. Oh, well, we're back at it.
Let's go. Let's run it. They have a ward down showing where they're farming. Pings.
Yeah, they still hold on to that regen rune right now for the Ember Spirit. Top lane, Spirit Breaker is going to come in and try and keep the Razor off of his tower, but it looks like all eyes descending now onto the mid lane as they found themselves a Rasta, also a Night Stalker, and he is going to be in some trouble now. As they take down yet another Jericho, taking the right clicks to the face. Razors decide to TP into this, but they're going to get the glimpse away, and that means that it's hard for this Templar Assassin to move in to help out this Night Stalker. So
he got glimpse top.
Yeah,
he's gonna die.
That's really unfortunate. So Dasha, he's going to end up dropping here because of that, it looks like. Well, maybe, possibly? Yeah, they got him.
Oh, nice.
Well done.
And they have the regen rune going. I thought Spirit Breaker was going to die because he didn't have charge, and he was getting chased, but it was nighttime. Else, I thought the Razor would have killed him. It would have been funny. He got glimpsed and then Spirit Breaker died.
Oh well.
But unfortunately, it didn't happen. And you were focused on your Night Stalker run. Oh, here we go. I see bad things in the future of a lady.
Yeah, it ain't great. It ain't great. And Night Stalker is going to try and make something happen. Again, questionable if they're going to be able to actually make that move. And in fact, it might be the Shadow Shaman that ends up going down. In the meantime, they were able to take down the tier 1 tower in the top lane, but it's all falling apart right now. Luccini is just dismantling Midas Club Elite.
And this is just where TA is. You wonder where's their Night Stalker? Where was he? This is like what happens when we talk about it all the time. We're gonna talk about this. Well, we've been talking about this for, I don't know, like the last 8, 9, 10 months of Dota, just because Dota has become the 4 position kind of game for the last year or so, where the 4 position has to mirror the other 4 position at times, else you're just going to see what happened in this game. This is a prime example. Night Stalker did not mirror the movements of Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker sat mid, camped mid, got what's his 3, 1, and 5. He's gotten almost like 4 or 5 kills on this TA, and now this Razor might go down, might not.
Oh, the glimpse.
He has triple remnant. They have to be careful.
That's 5 heroes, though.
Yeah, that was a charge, but yeah, 5 heroes. Just kidding.
Maybe there was an opportunity there for like a double remnant forward and 1 remnant back play, but that would have been quite hard. They do have another glimpse, though. Oh, no, they don't. 24 seconds away.
He thinks there's a glimpse. That's all that matters.
Oh. Well, remnant down there. Razor's going to come to defend the tower. Troll Warlord has already used his phase boot, so he's going to take a bit of damage there and get a lot stolen from him before he is able to back away. And now the charge. Well, he's going to get that Hex off, and now they have got the Flame Break pushback. Big remnant forward. They're going to get the glimpse there and catch the TA yet again. More damage coming in. He's going to end up falling. They keep that Ember alive. They just keep on charging forward, diving into the base. They do not give a damn. A triple kill for the Bat, helping him well on his way towards that drums.
Please give 7 more kills to the tire.
Possible.
Or actually, I can't do that, right? That's bad math. Sorry, guys.
It's definitely 8 kills that you want. All right. Well, 3 to 14. And still no tier 1 towers taken, so that's something that could be a little bit concerning for the Radiant.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? You need to have Troll go up to buildings and hit them. He just got his battle chance now at level 9. Normally you don't skill it till 9, just because, or sometimes even I think 11, just because you get more out of getting the fervor maxed out earlier on. And he went kind of like a fighting build by maxing the whirling axis, where you sometimes you only get 1 point in this if you're going for a heavy farmer. But because he was fighting a lot, he decided to go for the more damage in the spells. Interesting enough, he's going for a Vlad's here. I'm not really a fan of Vlad's on Troll anymore. I think it has to be Mask of Madness. You just farm way more efficiently. You go around the map a lot faster.
I don't completely understand what's going on here with the Midas Club Elite movements, because you've got 5 heroes that are sitting mid while Troll just hits their tier 1 tower. So they are going to all get here and take this fight, but it's also like, is this really the most efficient use of their time? A ton of damage forward, triple remnant, all gone. And this is winning a fight without that Troll Warlord being there at the start of it. They're just going to completely pull them apart.
Thank you for the stacks. Thank you.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, Luccini.
They're just playing way better 3 more kills, right?
Radiant's top tower has
They're playing so much better right now.
Radiant's middle tower.
I don't know if it's just the draft or if it's the way that they're choosing to play the game, but
it's both. Like the Spirit Breaker is pretty much the MVP so far of this game, just setting up everything. Not protecting your TA is another thing. You have Razor, who's a lane dominator, and you need to always have him matched up against the Troll, else this is kind of like what's gonna happen. And you kind of like, you pick the Legion, so you're matched up against the Bat Rider, so you can press the attack, the stickies off. You have the Razor, who's gonna dominate all over the Troll, but none of it really happened, and they just didn't protect their TA. TA is basically kind of like their win condition, but meanwhile bottom lane gonna have a glimpse back here.
They got him. Ember's gonna show up to this again, and Legion is gone. Tier 1 tower taken not quite mid, but they will be able to push for this one in the bottom lane. That being said, you do also have Midas Club Elite that are able to take down the tier 1 in the mid as well, or at least do a decent amount of damage onto it, but TA is going to get charged again, and it does sort of bring up some questions about how this is going to end up turning out for them. She actually ends up TPing to the shrine, realizing that there could have been a gank coming for her, and that will be the rest of them backing off.
Poor Rostam, man. He's still 5. About to get level 6. Unless he dies. Oh, got it. He got it. He's fine. He's got
it. Does he drop wards? We'll see. Thinking about it. They drop one down there. Already the damage out. Now onto the Razor. He is gone as well. Almost. Maybe. Possibly. Not quite. They're going to be able to take down
the Bat. You know, he ulti Night Stalker instead of the Razor.
Okay. So things end up working a little bit better there for Luccini. Sari's coming out right now from the Troll, but they still will be able to get the tier 1 tower, it looks like, as they farm up the rest of these wards. Deny, not quite going to be there. And now TA is going to get dove yet again. Rooted, triple remnanted. And maybe they can turn this back around. Razor's actually making a pretty big impact there. And now they get the duel done as well. I thought it was going to be so much worse right there for Midas Club Elite, but Luccini ended up throwing a little bit of an exchange away, and that was a big turn of events.
Let's look at that recap.
God, that's a lot of gold.
5k gold. Well, it all went to the Rasta too, who is barely got level 6. Now he's 7.5.
This
lucky guy.
Nicely.
Yeah, and he also has some nice little value items coming out to him there.
Gotta buy those wards, man. You've been fighting in the dark for a long time.
So,
time to stack up the ancients once again for the enemy.
They'll maybe actually get it this time. TA is actually farming now.
Oh yeah, she's well, mid lane is dying once again.
That's gonna happen.
We call this the no-fly zone right now for the mid lane. If you are Radiant side, the mid lane is a no-fly zone.
They have Atos. We'll see if they can find anybody. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen.
He's so tanky. Look at this, 1700 HP.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Well, the early Vlads does allow Troll Warlord to be able to move in and take down Roshan at the very least now, and with the help of the rest of his team, this feels like it's a good way to help ensure the lead that they've been able to build, around 6K both in experience and net worth. Oh, duel? Not gonna happen. And instead it's gonna be a glimpse. They've caught themselves one, now looking to try and take another, a flying chicken, but the static storm down, and they are going to be able to remnant forward. They find that kill connection on 2-2, possibly, maybe going to be able to have themselves a Razor kill here as well. Another one, the duel up on the high ground, he's going to end up losing it. Oh, Tala wants something, but a triple kill comes out now from the Ember Spirit, and the only thing that's allowing them to even get away from this in any form or fashion is nice traps from the TA, and she has to meld now behind her tower. And he is waiting for the dust to come off cooldown, or just going to TP out in her face as they take more and more objectives around the map.
Yeah, this is like the worst part of the game to be playing against the Spirit Breaker too. It's like,
Endurance run.
Normally in situations like this, you have to split up and farm, but if you split up and farm against an Ember Spirit who has bots and a Spirit Breaker, you can't really do that because you're just going to get TP'd on and died and charged, and so you can't find any farm unless you're like cuddled up together, in which case you're just going to keep falling farther and farther behind, or further. Gotta be correct on English.
You're on it, man. Sanjin Yasha for Troll now after going for that Vlad's. He has it completed if he wants it. Not to mention, 10 agility at level 10 is pretty redonkulous. And he will have that next talent as well if he wants to go for the 6 armor. So suddenly all of the meld strikes and everything else aren't really going to matter that much for the TA.
Yeah, especially when you have the whirling axes going on top of the TA with the miss chances. So you kind of need to have BKB for TA this game. You need to have Dessa. You just need to have one item actually.
Oh, he's going Manta actually for Troll too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
surprising.
It's just bad. I'll just say it. It's just bad. I mean, yeah. Okay, so the reason why is silence, but he's not gonna be silencing Troll. If he's silencing Troll, they're losing the game. Thing is, when you have an Aegis too, you're gonna be on the front line, and I think Sage and Yas is still good. You're also still gonna go BKB probably. If you go BKB, the Manta's basically useless. Yeah. Okay, so you're basically as Troll. Oh, nice glimpse. Another dead TA.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not sure if it's really going to end up mattering all that much.
Oh,
they will find it. All right, catching them there. They do not decide to ulti for that one. They force out a shrine from them, and now Manta style ready. Can they catch him? They can pull him back in if they want to. Not going to be able to go for it as of yet. Charge going to be canceled yet again. All right.
You have to be very careful with lassoing Razor. If you lasso Razor, his passive's only level 2 right now, but he's probably thinking if it's leveled up anymore, then you have the slow, and the slow duration goes from 0.5 to 2, where you can't really move for 2 seconds. And because that Rider doesn't have any force staff, he's just gonna be stuck in place. Right. And they also have the purge coming in from Legion Commander. He used it early there, but like I said, if he still lassoed after after you use the press the attack, then he would have just still been in place because he didn't have force.
Well, Luccini feels like they know what they want to do. Aegis is still on the Troll for another minute and 10 seconds. So the fervor stack's going up with Troll illusions going to work. This is looking to be a pretty rough situation for them here. And with the wards dropped now, they can just back out, head to the other lanes, farm up, make something happen elsewhere.
Yep, time to go farm, like you said. Once they have, they have the shrine here. I'm just gonna use the bottom instead. Your Manta. Put your Manta in your backpack. 10 intelligence, my friend.
No, he's fine. Look at him. It's troll. He doesn't need intelligence anyways.
Yeah, he does. You see, battle trance actually costs a lot. The reason why I know you're joking there, but the reason why the people don't skill up battle trance until like level 9 and stuff is because of how much mana troll doesn't have. Like
right.
He's stupid. Like legit. Because he has like, I don't know, around like level 8 or something, you have what, like 200 mana, 300 mana pool? Mm-hmm. It's very, very low or something crazy.
Yeah.
And so you just don't have enough mana at times.
Oh no. Well, that's one way to deal with the press the attack. Duel the Legion. And that is going to be a quick kill pick off. And leaves open the door for Tier 2 tower. They find the glimpse back now as well. That is going to be the poor Shadow Shaman taken down also. And I mean, if there was any chance for Midas Club Elite to pull back into this game, it feels like the small chance that they might have had is starting to dwindle as well.
Yeah, they just can't really get pickoffs anywhere. This Razor pick is just feeling out of whack. If you don't win the early game, just has no place in the game normally. Going through backdoor protection. Actually, it stopped now because the big creeps are there. But
a lot of pings. A lot of pinging. Let's see what they can do to make this happen now. Asso back up off cooldown in 15 seconds. You have a 4-staff done on the position 5 Disruptor,
top tower
who is almost ahead of the Legion Commander at this stage of the game. Game is hard. It's quite hard, and now it's going to be Razor going to die as well. There is no way to save this guy in the least bit. There's going to be the jump forward. They pull back in at another one. That's going to be Night Stalker dead. Everybody's dying. Ember's able to back away. Triple kill for the Bat Rider. And an ultra kill, because why not? Why not?
Eto Gege.
Eto Gege. That's 20,000 net worth lead. Not bad.
Well played.
How long do you think Midas Club Elite are going to stay in this game?
If I predict this, what do I get?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Man, you suck.
I know. You get my respect.
Man.
How about that? It's something you don't have right now.
Debated. Alright, they're gonna call it in 35 seconds.
Alright, there we go. 4 minutes, or 24 minutes and 15 seconds is the call. Let's see if it ends up working out or not. That's gonna be the Tier 3 towers down. Oh, Night Stalker is backing out again. Doesn't want to get caught out and killed.
I didn't say when I was gonna start. Sucker.
You got him.
I got you.
Let's see. Roche has the possibility to respawn in 1 minute, or rather 1 second. Let's see how long it is. About middle of the road.
Actually, this is gonna be really hard now because I'm gonna have to say in 45 seconds from now, predicting when. That's. I think I'm gonna lose. There's no way to do this.
Yeah, man, it's a rough one. You'll have to try really hard. It's like playing TA against Ember mid. It's complex.
Complex.
Look at this. Jericho does not give a damn. He is like solo pushing this tower with none of his teammates around and a Legion commander in the game. I think he's about to die, but... Oh, no! Did they get him? No, they want it so bad! No, Legion.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
Oh, no.
Papi.
Yeah, it ain't great. It ain't great.
Well, the inevitable doom approaches. Alright, how about you? Let's see. What timestamp do you say?
I'm going to say 20... How long is till Roche is up? 40 seconds? So let's say 29 minutes on the dot. That's my guess.
That's so long.
I know.
That is so long.
But I think it's also so correct. I think they're going to get Roche, and then the game is going to last as long as it takes them to walk down mid. All right,
the game's ending in 45 seconds.
All right, let's see. There's going to be the catch. There's going to be the right clicks. Razor is starting to fall. More damage being dealt out. They're going to be able to take down that Legion Commander. Now looking for more. There's the lasso onto the Shadow Shaman. We'll see if they can make it last another 3 minutes or not, as the walk down mid is going to take place.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, they're going to get 2 sets of racks here, but they're not going to call it a good game.
Apparently.
Actually, they're going to get 3 lanes. It'd be funny if they actually waited 45 seconds and just called it. Oh well.
Radiant's middle tower is under
They're going in. I don't think my prediction is going to be right, because it is a long time from right now, and maybe Midas Club Elite can make one last hurrah at it. It's a 31,000 net worth lead. Right around 24, 25,000 experience. And maybe after this last melee, they'll see them back out again. Charge coming through. Troll taking some damage. Glimmer Cape, they don't get a whole heck of a lot of damage stolen, and there's going to be the wards dropped as well. Okay, Static Storm down though. Now things looking a little bit more suspect. Troll is still fairly low on HP. They're going to be able to do it, and GG is called. 27 minutes, I was off. Well done. Luccini are going to end up taking this game and this series 2-1 over Midas Club Elite.
Nice. They kept it interesting for us in the second game by throwing their picks or picking just wonky stuff. And this game, they just completely ran at them and ran over them. That's simple and suffice.
I mean, I think it's always tough in these games, because you get to this point where you kind of know what the outcome is going to be. There's just no way for them to come back into it, and you don't want to, like, deceive the audience and say that, you know, there's maybe a chance that they come back, but at the same time you want to keep it interesting. It's always unfortunate, and especially for Midas Club Elite, got a feel for them playing in that game for so long, knowing that the outcome was pretty much set in stone.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you're trying to, let's say you're trying to qualify for a LAN or something, and it's like, you know, your third game, you had 2 hard-fought games, and you just have like this really bad game. Just like the odds of this game being over is like 99.999%. Obviously, there's always that 0.1%, right? But in most situations, it's just not going to be there, and it does suck for us, because some people look down on people for like, oh, you're giving up too soon, or you're just saying nonsense, or well, it's just like the fact that that's kind of like the reality of the situation, right? It's like, how do you say, well, they need to, you know, hit this 5-man black hole, 5-man ravage, 5-man, and they don't even have these heroes. It's like, what do you want me to say?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Absolutely. All right, well, that's enough talking about this series. Midas Club Elite put up a good battle throughout the other games. This one was a little bit of a stomp, but we're going to be back in a little while with our second series of the day, Infamous Young facing off against SG Esports. If you're wondering who some of these folks are, it's Benjaz and Schofield of previous Peruvian fame, facing off against the SG Esports team minus Cat. I think that they ended up switching over a couple other heroes, or a couple other players as well. The main guy that I see that's left over from that squad is 4DR, who's been around the block more than a few times. But we will see you guys in a few with our second series from the South American qualifiers, Infamous Young versus SG Esports. Lyrical and Rio, your 2 commentators. Be back in a bit.